This movement claims to be fighting for equality, but in reality, it's actually hurting women.
And actually, I think it's doing more harm than good.
I don't want to do what a man can do. I don't need to do what a man can do.
I don't like 50-50. I don't do coffee dates. I don't care how much money I ever make. I still want my man to pay for everything. He should pick me up. He should drop me off. He should buy me Ubers.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, look, I didn't pick me. Okay, I was born with me. You chose me. You're crazy.
Yeah, guys. Take accountability.
Why would you choose crazy?
I'm a cheater. Of course I'm gonna block you from watching my story when I go out.
I'm a cheater. Of course I'm gonna put all my DMs in general, so you can't see them.
I'm a cheater. I didn't turn off my location. My phone just died.
I'm a cheater. I have dating apps because I was trying to see if you were on them.
Why is it that boyfriends aren't allowed to like other women's pictures, but the girlfriend is allowed to post bikini pictures?
Because as a man, you can't do anything because you will be called misogynist, you will be called insecure.
If I have a boyfriend, I'm not going to go to the clubs without him. If he doesn't want to go, I'm going to stay at home.
I swear to God, I would have boyfriends and never post them once. I will hide you till the day I die because I didn't want to share that I had a boyfriend because I wanted to still see if there was other options out there for me.
Would you rather marry a guy who is rich, buys you a ton of
rich from the start,
shit like Birkins, brings you on dope trips, but cheats on you? Or marry a broke dude who can't buy you shit and he doesn't cheat?
I'm gonna say the first guy. And here's why. Here's why.
This is why the red pill community exists.
Who do you call when you are at your lowest? Who is that one person?
Nobody. I'm a man. No one cares.
True.
Not a single soul. Nobody.
No one. Because I'm all alone.
I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I don't call anyone.
Nobody. I'm a guy. Nobody gives a shit.
True.
Speaking for the guys when I say this, literally no one.
That's why the red pill is so important. That's why.
Y'all call someone?
Nobody. Just nobody. Got no one to talk to. So nobody. Who cares? Nobody.
No one. I'm a man. No one cares.
No one. Not a single fucking person.
I wouldn't call anyone. I wouldn't turn to a single person on this earth because they don't care. They will just find a way to use it against me one day.
There's guys out there who want you, right? But won't spend $100 on you.
How would y'all ladies feel if you told a man that you wanted him, but he told you gotta give him $100 just to talk to him?
The problem is not that you don't want to spend money on women. It's that you don't have enough money.
I think women lie much more than men. I don't even think men are even witty and smart enough. Of course they're intelligent, but the way women lie is on another level.
You're a narcissist. You know that? You are a narcissist. And not only that, you're a misogynist.
Misogynist.
It's misogynist.
See, and here you go. You always gaslight me, and here you go gaslighting me again.
I don't know if this is a skit, but if it's not, oh my God. It's his fault. It's his fault for staying with that woman. It's his fault.
Could you share your man with somebody if he gave you everything you wanted?
I share these men for less because they're going to go cheat anyway.
Personally, I really think the women that say, oh no, you should be with a man that loves you more than you love him, they're the women that haven't experienced this. If you've truly experienced a man that is so much more attached to you than you are to him, you would know that it's not cute. It's actually really repulsive.
She will just think that you're a simp. I've told you this before, guys. If she's more into you, if she likes you more, she will put in the effort to make that relationship work. If she's not that into you, or if she thinks she's prettier than you, she can do better than you, at the first sign that something is wrong in that relationship, she will say to you, or she will think, why should I stay? I can always find better. I can find a better guy. And that relationship won't last.
So, do you think after a divorce, it's fair to have a 50-50 split of assets?
No.
Fuck no. That is ridiculous to me. No.
Oh, I saw some eyebrows. I'm looking forward to these explanations.
I think what you bring into the marriage is what you should leave with.
I think the biggest insult a girl can call a guy is a nice guy.
Yeah.
I've never heard a girl talk about I went on a date with a guy. How was it? He's a nice guy.
That is the biggest insult.
I just got out of a therapy session and my therapist told me that the reason why I dated toxic guys was because I didn't want to get hurt and I didn't want to like them, so I dated guys that were not good guys.
That therapist lied to you, ma'am. You like the bad guys because they have certain traits that you find attractive. You don't like the nice guys because you find them boring. And you want the man that every other woman wants.
Purpose, so that I wouldn't get so heartbroken, because when it's over, I'm like, oh yeah, but they sucked. So, basically it was my fault.
At least she admits it.
Every girl has that one guy that if he called, she'd answer.
True.
Girl, I have like 10. I have 10 I would drop everything for. 10. Call me.
I don't know what man needs to hear this, but remember that 100% of your effort is still only 50% of the relationship.
How many
I got so many emails, so many messages from guys in relationships, in marriage, trying to make it work. Hey, my guy, I need help. I'm doing everything for her, and she doesn't do the same back. It's your fault, my guy. Why are you in that relationship? So you're doing everything for her just to try to make it work. And she doesn't care. She doesn't want to put in the same effort. She's not that into you. She doesn't care. So why are you in that relationship? Why are you complaining? It's your fault.
daddies have you had total?
Like
Sugar daddies.
30.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Wow. You know what? Put me back in the kitchen. Grab me by my apron, respectfully, and put me back in the kitchen. They didn't tell us, women, you can finally have a credit card, but you're gonna have to change your own tire.
And you're going to have a lot of debt because you don't know how to manage money.
But you're gonna have to be an entrepreneur. But you're gonna have to learn to pay your taxes. No.
Mature enough to realize that I might be the one that's emotionally unavailable, but smart enough to blame the man.
Men, you are 50% responsible for the condition of women today. You have contributed to the problem by enabling and supporting it.
No, I don't think that's the truth. I'm blaming men 100% for letting women act the way that they do, for enabling everything and supporting everything that they do. That's why women are the way that they are today. I've told you guys 100 times before, if simps stopped simping and no man would ever even talk to women that have a certain past, that act a certain way, women would start changing. They wouldn't be like that. They wouldn't make TikToks like this. They wouldn't. Just think about it. You're talking shit. Oh, that woman, she's so ugly. That woman. And then you're going on the internet and watching only simps and paying $5, $10 a month for her only simps.
And maybe one of the biggest problems that all the other problems stem from is something that a lot of you indulge in behind closed doors.
Only simps.
Compare him to another man that has more money. You want to break a man? Ask him for something that he cannot give you.
Women can do anything that men can do. Prove me wrong.
Oh, I'm going to prove you wrong. Repeat after me. I overreacted, and I'm sorry.
The first thing that women have to do actually is you have to respect your husband. They're not interested in him as much because they don't respect him.
In 2024, can we stop asking men to take care of us and pay our bills immediately as soon as we meet them? As if they're obligated to financially make sure we're secure fresh out the gate.
True.
So how much did my divorce cost me? Well, this is a fantastic question. There's direct and
I added this video, guys. I already saw it. Just for the guys that are thinking about marriage. I just want you to listen to this guy.
Indirect costs. Direct costs, I lost $106,000 out of my 401k retirement plan I spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half the equity in the home, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cash, and savings that I also spent 20 years contributing to. I also lost half of all the non-liquid assets like furniture, household goods, electronics, cars. Keep in mind, I paid for all of these. And this is in addition to financially supporting her and her/our daughter for 17 years, which is many hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm now broke, live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and have a negative net worth for the first time since I was, I don't know, 25.
So if you're still thinking about marriage, don't be stupid.
You want more peace in your life? You will be infinitely more peaceful when you decide not to waste any more time arguing with people who don't understand you.
Yeah, guys, that's true. This happened to me. At the beginning, when I started making videos, I tried to argue with people to try to make them see my point of view. But you will never make a simp see your point of view because he never lived like you lived. He never experienced what you experienced. So how can I make him see things the way that I see them? It's impossible. So now I don't even try anymore. I give you advice. I'm telling you what to do and what not to do, what to look for. If you want to take it, good. If not, you can just call me a misogynist. You can call me bald. You can unsubscribe. Whatever you want. I'm not going to argue with you because it's pointless. It's just a waste of my time.
I don't know about you, but if my man tell me I can't be friends with another man, that shit is over. That's the end of our friendship. Is dead.
Who are more loyal, men or women?
Men.
I think men if they are in love.
Why do you think so?
Because women often are searching for missing things in their life in other men. If men are in love, they're giving everything to women.
They say all men are pigs, all men are dogs, all men are scum. They talk their little asses off about what monsters we are, but they don't understand that they're the very ones that created the Frankensteins they abhor. Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they weren't a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her, didn't
And they gave it up to her, that's right.
Yeah, guys, trust me when I say every guy was a simp at some point in his life, even if he doesn't admit it. I'm telling you, he's lying to you if he says he's not. He's never been. I've been a simp. I've admitted that before.
They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then, and they gave it up to the girl they love. And what happened? They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something. And when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow.
Never to give it up again.
That's right, never to give it up again.
For real, fellas, listen, if she can't buy you a meal, let her go. If she ain't ask how your day was, let her go. If she ain't even ask if you ate, let her go. Cause listen, if we with you, we gonna ask you. We gonna make sure y'all ate. Damn.
So a girl made a video about this on TikTok, and it's put in the most simple terms. I would say every girl I know right now wants a man who is masculine and a leader. And obviously that comes with like asserting dominance and all these things. And all these women want this. But then no women want to listen. They don't want to listen to the leader. So they want the leader, but then they're not going to listen. And it's so funny because it really comes down to like not listening to them is not only just extremely demasculating to them, it's like, so why would they want to be with you? They would go be with a woman who's more feminine and like willing to listen. This is not.
And then what happens, guys? I showed you the video from yesterday when that woman says, oh, I'm all of this, I'm a model, I'm beautiful, I'm whatever. And every man that she met in the last 2 years didn't want to do anything with her. They all ghosted her. This is what happens.
Like, I'm not talking about controlling crazy guys. I'm talking about this is what a strong man in his masculine is. So it's like when you're, you know, doing the whole feminine, you know, new wave feminism, girl boss, I don't listen to anyone, then that's okay. There's a reason why the statistics are saying that all you guys are going to be single and unmarried in the next like 20 years is because you're not listening.
Certain things I appreciate about my husband, and because I'm very mindful about these things, I'll just send a text. I'm so proud to be your wife. I'm so proud.
You just made your husband's day by this.
Yeah. When was the last time you got a message like that? When?
He sends me a message like, baby, surprising me with a message like this means everything to me.
She is independent and she pays her own bills and she takes care of herself.
She's an average adult. Like what, you expected to be patted on the back and applauded and be given awards because you're doing average adult things? She's not some bad bee. She's an adult.
I remember I said a few weeks ago, the truth is in her phone. About everything, the truth is in her phone. The guy writes me and says, check my ex-wife's phone, broke my false perception of her, and it showed me the truth. I regret nothing. I refuse to waste a second more of time with a cheater. Men, or if you are in a serious relationship, always check her phone. Never waste your time.
And if she doesn't let you check her phone and she says you're insecure or whatever, it's clear she's hiding something. Just go your own way. It's not worth it. I have my fingerprint stored on my girlfriend's phone. I can, whenever I want, I can enter on her phone. How can you be in a relationship and not have your fingerprint saved on your girlfriend's phone so you can unlock it and look whenever you want? I'm not looking. I never look. But just knowing that I can look whenever I want, that says something about her, because she doesn't mind it. Because she never tried to hide anything.
These new women, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't do nothing. They just want to put their lashes on, get them lace fronts, look fly, do all of that stuff, but they know nothing about keeping a home. They know nothing about rearing children.
This is why women refuse to accept accountability and would rather cry it, walk away, walk out the room, block his number, whatever. Because we rather do that than take accountability. Right. This is the part men don't understand. Attention is attention. Okay. Attention is attention. So whether it's good attention, whether it's bad attention, as long as we are the center of it, it doesn't really matter. All of that emotional spiraling is because it gets us attention.
This is the thing, ladies. You say that you want him to lead, but then on the flip side of that, when this man leads, you label him as controlling. You
and toxic.
Say he's trying to rule your life. You say he's trying to be your father. Like, how is that even possible? If you don't trust him to lead, then why are you still there?
Most men are afraid to go home, so they stop at the pub. They spend hours with the brothers who encourage them to build their courage up to go home to face the one who destroys them.
You are the reward your husband gets at the end of a long, dry day. Make sure to greet your partner and kiss him or her or hug him or her. And you want to be soft and affectionate and fragrant. Men especially are looking forward to escaping the world and finding that domestic bliss and support in their home.
Yes, when I come home, I want peace. Of course, for me, it's different because I work from home. But I'm sure you guys, after a hard day's work, you don't want to go home to a woman that screams and shouts. You want peace, you want some food on a table, and you just want to watch TV or do whatever you want in peace. It's so easy. It's not that hard.
It's the difference between a woman that wants to be a wife versus a woman that just wants a husband.
Oh. You know what? I think most of us are bred to just want a husband. Whereas to be groomed and trained to be a wife means to understand how to respect masculine energy, how to truly be inside of your feminine, which means trusting the leadership of your partner.
It does not matter how pretty you are, how good you look, how dope your body is. A man will not want to be around you if you got a stanky attitude.
True.
If your energy is off, if you're a complainer, if you always got something to say, if you're always questioning anything that he does, a man is not going to want to be around.
Men, never be ashamed of this. Never be ashamed of wanting intimacy and connection in your relationship. Many men hide these feelings for fear of coming across as weak or needy, but all the strongest men require closeness and connection to a good woman.
Find me somewhere in the Bible or in these spiritual scriptures where it says that the government needs to sign off on you getting married. Find that for me, and then I'll comply. Are you married under God or are you married under the government? Do you want a third person in your relationship, and do you want them to tell you how to split your money if you end up splitting in the relationship, or do you want to make that decision on your own? So is the contract between you, or is the contract between you and the government? The government wants to get involved in every part of your life, so the more you can keep them out of your life, the better.
A lot of women aren't bringing nothing. They think kitty is enough, and it's not. It's not enough. Cooking is not even enough. Cleaning is not even enough. Because a lot of y'all not bringing respect, honor, support.
If you get in a fight with your boyfriend and you do not talk to him about it and resolve it with him,
do not go to your best friend and say all the shit that he did. And do not.
When a woman gossips about you, she doesn't respect you. She doesn't respect you. It happened to me, guys.
Your parents and say all the shit that he did. Do not do that, because once you guys resolve that fight and you realize that wasn't really that big of a deal, this is stupid, the sour taste is left in their mouth.
The dating world has flipped. It used to be like 20 guys going after one girl because that's how it was in the one city, right? Everybody went after the top one, and then it just trickled down.
Exactly. You get the captain of the cheerleading team. You got like second, third, fourth.
Yeah, you're going through fourth strings, fifth strings, right? So eventually you had your wife, right? Now it almost seems like it's completely flipped. Now you have a plethora of single women that are only looking after very hyper-successful men. It's almost completely flipped upside down.
I don't know about everyone else, but I have never felt uglier than when I've watched a girl use Hinge in front of me. The speed at which they just rinse through guys who you're looking at them and going, all of them are more attractive than I am, and they are just getting slayed to the left. Bang, 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 bang. No one's getting through. I don't understand it.